Consent can be a difficult topic, but some BYU students and groups are working to increase the dialogue about consent. Alexa Elliott spoke with some of those people about this important topic. Alexa?
Consent can be a taboo topic for many, but BYU students and some organizations on campus are working to educate BYU students about consent.
Elise Mackley works as a peer mentor. One day a freshman came to her and shared an experience.
She had been sexually assaulted and didn't know it.
Mackley had also been sexually assaulted in the past and says she could have described the same experience word for word.
Like, there are so many people out there besides me who have this experience, and nobody is talking about it enough, and so I need to talk about it.
Mackley started the Instagram page BYU Sex Talks, which works to increase conversations about difficult topics such as sexual assault and consent. The Title IX office on BYU's campus offers resources on education and response on these topics.
When consent is not present, it's sexual assault.
Deputy Title IX Coordinator Abigail Morrison says that consent includes all kinds of romantic touch.
Consent is about communication, it's a check-in, and it's making sure that both people know what they're agreeing to do and they're both comfortable doing whatever it is they're doing.
There can be some misunderstandings when it comes to consent.
Students will say it's more about like good physical interactions, like you should just be able to feel the vibe. And I can just tell you, working in the Title IX office, we might not all be as good at feeling the vibes as we think we are. And that's why you really need to develop a good practice of consent, because you want to be creating safety for that other person.
BYU student Rachel Billings is the vice president of Rainbow Collective. She recently hosted a training on consent. She said it's not just about avoiding harmful relationships, but strengthening healthy ones.
It's a tool that you can use to build relationships that are healthier, that last longer.
Billings doesn't want people to feel bad if they don't know about consent.
There's a whole community of people who want to help you learn about consent, and not knowing about consent it's not shameful. It's not like you did anything wrong because you don't know. It just means, have a conversation. Educate yourself.
If you want to learn more about consent, or if you think your boundaries have been crossed, you can reach out to the Women's Services and Resources, CAPS, Sexual Assault Survivor Advocacy Services, and the Title IX office. Off-campus resources include the Refuge, SAPRIA, and the Children's Justice Center.
Consent is important because loving people is important, and loving people in the ways that they feel loved is kind of the only way that it's going to work.
In the end, consent can be a way to prevent dangerous situations and foster healthy relationships. Reporting for the Universe in Provo, I'm Alexa Elliott.